Good morning, although probably for most of you it's probably the middle of the night. I'm not really sure. It's like midday here, so it's like 6-7 a.m. in Europe. So welcome to this video. In this video I'm coming to you to talk about a topic that I feel really passionate about because it hurts a lot of people in the spiritual community, and I really want to just shed some light on it because it's not as commonly spoken about as I may have thought it was, and not a lot of people actually really know what it is. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Bella Luna. I'm a spiritual life coach, healer, mystic, transformational facilitator, radical self-love advocate, and digital nomad. And in this video, I'm talking to you from Koh Samui, from the island of Koh Samui in Thailand, and I want to talk to you about something called spiritual bypassing. So for those of you that don't know what spiritual bypassing is, it's basically bypassing your feelings by using spiritual theories, spiritual concepts, spiritual answers, and dismissing what you're actually feeling. So have you ever been in like a group, a program, a women's circle, just a group of people talking about spiritual stuff, and you've maybe spoken about something that is a bit negative, you know, like a bit of your darkness. Maybe it's some trauma, maybe it's some shame, maybe it's a judgment you have or something like that you're working through. And people have responded with things like, oh, only love and light here, you know, only love and light here. We don't have darkness here. There's no room for darkness in this space. Or, oh, just use an affirmation. Just use an affirmation. Like, just use an affirmation and you'll be fine. Or, did you ever think it was your body trying to tell you something? Like, maybe you should just listen to that, or maybe it was a past life, and just dismissing your actual feelings by using all of these spiritual terminologies. So when someone comes to you and they say, I'm feeling really, you know, shameful today. I feel really ashamed of this behavior I have, or this thing I did. And people are like, oh, shame is a void-aligned energy. Shame is a negative energy. Like, I don't want that negative energy near me. Just think of love and light and you'll be fine. You know, things like that. It's anything that is making you feel your feelings dismissed, that's making you feel invalidated, that makes you feel like your darkness isn't welcome somewhere. That is what we call spiritual bypassing. And it really bothers me because I see so many people feeling like they are a lesser human because of their human feelings. So at the end of the day, we are spiritual beings here to live a human experience. We're spiritual beings here to live a human experience. So the thing that we're trying to actually do is to live a human experience. And to live a human experience means to feel the whole range of human emotions. The happiness, the sadness, the guilt, the joy, the laughter, the crying, you know, all the full range. In fact, from a spiritual point of view, as souls, we only experience love, light, joy, peace, happiness. So to come and live a human life, we want to experience the contrast. We want to experience the sadness, the grief, the jealousy, the anger, the fear, the shame, the guilt, all of those feelings. That's why we're here, to feel those feelings, to move through them, and to know what it is to be a human on this planet Earth. And any experience you have where someone dismisses those feelings because they're triggered by it, or because they don't have space for it, or they don't understand it, or they just don't have time for it, that's not really okay. And you're allowed to stand up and say, hey, excuse me, I matter. My feelings matter, my experience matters. And, you know, there's lots of people within spiritual communities that are invalidating people's feelings, dismissing people's feelings, and you know, not making space for the darkness. And I just wanted to make this video in case anyone had felt like that, but they didn't have a place for it, they didn't understand it, they didn't have a term for it, they didn't know, just in case you didn't know that you matter and that your feelings matter and that you're allowed to feel sadness and fear and grief and shame, and that doesn't make you a lesser spiritual being, right? If you're not capable of being love and light 24/7, that doesn't mean that you are not a highly evolved spiritual being. It just means that you're a human being. It means that you're here doing the thing that you signed up for, which is living a human experience. And don't let anyone take that away from you. Don't let anyone make you feel like you are a lesser being because you feel those human emotions. Just because you aren't love and light 24/7 does not mean that you are not valid, that you don't matter, that you are not an incredible being, and that you deserve wonderful things. So I hope this message has reached you. If you have any questions about this topic of spiritual bypassing or want to understand it more, please comment below, and I'll see if I can, you know, get through any of your comments and your questions, or reach out to me personally via any of my social media channels or my email. My email is bella@bella-luna.org. You know, I'm here for you. Reach out to me if this is something you're experiencing and you want to work through it. Let me know, because this is a topic I would love to sort of stamp out within spiritual communities. And also, if you see anyone else experiencing this in a group setting you're in, stand up for them and say, hey, that's not okay to dismiss this person's feelings. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, your pain is valid. Like, it doesn't have to be love and light, rainbow and sunshine all the times. If you're in my community, there is room for your darkness here. There is room for your darkness, there is room for your pain. We want to see your wins just as much as your struggles. We want to help you through whatever you're going through. We want to witness your shame and shine a light on it. We want to hold you in your grief and your guilt and help you work through it. It's not all love and light and rainbows and kittens in my world. I love to dive into the shadow. I love to dive into the darkness. We don't want to pitch a tent there and build a house and live there forever, but I'm not afraid of it. My community is not afraid of it. We're here to do that hard work and to live that human experience. So if that feels like something you're interested in, then join in my community in various ways. There's lots of free ways you can join in and paid ways you can join in, depending on your needs and your financial status and how much you resonate with me, my energy and my message. So that's it for now and for this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love and infinite blessings from me, and bye for now.